Hey guys, it's Roha here, and I just wanted to go over quickly the 1.04 Legendaries for Demon Hunter. I'm planning on making a pretty awesome Demon Hunter. I hope it's awesome anyway, for 1.04, and I wanted to share some of the stuff I've been looking at for the possibilities of equipping your Demon Hunter with the new Legendaries. So I'm going to show you a few of them, and I'm going to give you my opinions on them, and whether I think they're going to be viable or not. One of the items they're bringing back, they're buffing it, gonna try to make it as memorable. Well, it won't be as memorable as in D2, but it's the Wind Force. Everyone's been excited about that. I'm drooling over the 50% chance of knockback on hit. I think that's gonna be really awesome. It's gonna make it a great PvP bow. I think that's as far as it's gonna really go when it comes to top tier players is PvP, because it only has one random property. So that means you cannot get the open socket plus crit damage on it, and it's a bow, so you don't get the other crit, the 50% crit bonus. It's going to be awesome PvP, and we're going to see how that thing prices. Next one they're going to buff is the Manticore. Now this thing is just going to be a tank. It's got my two favorite affixes on, I said that weird, or it just sounded weird, but it's got my two favorite on there, open socket and high crit damage. Come on now, it's level 63, the thing's gonna freaking be a tank. Calamities, the other, the one-hander, they have an I-63 on each of them. And this one I like, it's got the crit damage, the high crit damage. You can get that open socket on it. It's gonna make it a lot better. And what I like is that top affix, 20% chance to target enemies with mark for death when you hit them, and that's fucking sweet because I love mark death. It's gonna jack your DPS up, so it's a 1 in 5 chance to jack your DPS up, kind of like crit chance almost in a way. Anyway, Deadman's Legacy. This is the first legendary item I've ever found was a Deadman's Legacy. It wasn't as good as this one's. This one is. They buffed it up pretty good. It's gonna be fun to use. Can you imagine 20% attack speed on a quiver? Highest I ever had was 18%, and that's even really pretty rare. And it did not have the rest of these affixes on it, like crit chance and stuff. Wow, this thing's gonna be a beast. And this next one is just a freak of nature. It's the Mempo of Twilight. And yeah, this thing, if you look at that, it's got the life plus the open socket, so it's got a potential of like 30% life or something like that on it. Fuck, that's all I gotta say about that. 30% life boost plus a high attack speed and high all resist, plus 2 random properties at eye level 63. This thing's putting every freaking helm to shame. It'll be fun to try to get a hold of one of these things. Wow. And this one is, I hope they're right on this one, because that open socket is, that's pretty cool on boots. They don't look cool at first, but then you realize it's boots. Plus the damage reduction for cold attacks. I guess that's how you're going to counter those Frostburn gauntlets. High resist to life, 3 random properties at I-63. These things are going to be beasts. Really beasts. They have potential to be unreal. Witching Hour. Now this thing is fucking, whoa, look at this thing. This thing is just the most OP freaking belt of all time. I think it's just, it looks like it's got all intel on it, but it's got high intel. It's not just going to be for wizards and witch doctors, that's for sure. Wow, huge crit damage on a fucking belt. With attack speed. Plus 3x3 random properties, plus all the intel's nice as well for a Demon Hunter. A little bit, it's not the greatest, but nonetheless, like, this thing is just gonna be fuck. You get some high Vite roll on that, some life, and some dex. Jesus. Yeah, speaks for itself. The Cooney Prowlers, they're buffing that up a little bit. They could be good again. Well, they will be good again, because look at these stats. They speak for themselves. High attack speed, movement speed, 3 random properties, I-63, bam, beasts. The Inquisitor, bringing that one back again. I'm going to try to just cruise through these, because there's no point in lingering. Imagine 500 life per second on this, plus 80 all resist, movement speed, huge dex, and 3 open sockets would be unreal. Yeah, so they're buffing that up. It's going to be fucking sweet. I would go over back in sale and stuff like that, but this one just puts them to shame right now, in my opinion. This one's kind of all classes mostly, but I thought I'd throw it in the Demon Hunter one just because, wow, look at it. Bam. Stone of Jordan is back. This looks weird. I know it's laid out weird. It's got 1 of 58 magic properties, so you only get 1 of those, and I cut it off because there's so many, but as you see the pattern, you can pretty much guess the rest. And I'm pretty sure there's a magic find on this ring. Don't quote me, but I don't even know, because it wouldn't even let me see because the list went on so long. So I think there's some magic find on it, and but a 20 to 30% increased damage versus elites. It's just gonna help you farm so much more efficiently. clear those mobs 30% faster. This is gonna be, can you imagine having 2 of them? They should make some like limit. 2 Stone of Jordans, you get at 30%, like you fucking clear elites. It wouldn't even stand a chance. And a lot of you guys are wondering what's happening with Nats. What's happening with Nat's set right now? It's super OP. Are they gonna hurt that? But no, it's not gonna. The old Nat set, it's not gonna touch. They're kind of putting a new set out. They buffed everything, but they did hurt the overall set pretty big. Before, as most of you guys knew, with 4 pieces of Nat set, what you would get is you get discipline regeneration 2 per second, which is fucking OP. So the old Nats, don't worry if you have it and you're worried about the price going down. It's gonna stay way up because this one, they took that out and they gave you 20 max discipline instead, which is still sweet, but it's just not as good as the regeneration in my opinion. This Nat set is just beast as well. If you just look at all the in this time you're gonna be able to get possibly use the bow, the crossbow, because look at this thing, it's I-63 and it's buffed up. It could with a good draw on there, you can get a beast Nat Slayer. The helm, again, look at those stats on this thing. It's good. This thing's gonna be a force. The new Nats, Nat's cloak again. Wow. And Nat's ring again. There it is. I'm not gonna go into this too far again because, like, as you guys can see, it's pretty straightforward. They're beasts. Nat's bloody footprints. These are new. I like them. I like them. The all resist, the movement speed, and that huge dex roll with that 1 extra random property, they can be pretty freaking good. The last set I will go over is Ina's, because a lot of demon hunters use the pants and the belt for DPS boosts and stuff like that. Now they're more of a glass cannon style now if you're going to use them, because they do not have the all resistance stuff that they had before. Because there's the pants. Attack speed, movement speed, a lot of dex, 2 solid. They're still going to be beasts. But the 2 pieces, you get the 130 dex still. There's the belt. Yeah, they're still beauties. They're gonna be great for PvP in my opinion. But yeah, those are the side items I'll go over today. There's some fucking fun ones out there. Maybe I'll make a quick video before the patch comes out, because it's supposed to come out tomorrow. The patch is coming out tomorrow, apparently. That's the rumor, and it's looking like it's gonna come out tomorrow. I hope Blizzard doesn't delay it or anything like that. They didn't release when it's gonna come out yet, just because in case I think they didn't come out, they couldn't get, like, we would have no excuse to yell at them because they never actually said it. But I think it's gonna come out tomorrow. I hope. And as promised, I will be doing the budget guides for all the characters and the witch doctors and stuff like that still, but I'm just waiting for 1.04 for those, because everything changes when 1.04 comes, and I don't want to start making guides and then all of a sudden bam, it's not even viable anymore. Yeah, and one more little thing I'll mention, because I get asked it like fucking every day, like 10 times. Fiery Brimstones, that's on everyone's mind right now. Is it worth getting buying Fiery Brimstones right now, hoping that the price of them will go up, will rise up in the future? Because of all these new legendaries that can be crafted. You can now craft I-63s. If you go to the auction house and look at the plans that are being sold right now, they are going for like 100 mil and stuff. I've seen crafters make billions. So Fire Brimstones are going to be in demand, and with all these new legendaries, so look for those to skyrocket in price. And if you want to make a little investment, it's risky, but I bought a bunch. I bought like 250 Fiery Brimstones. I'm gonna wait it out and hope that the price goes up, because I think it will be. So buy your Fiery Brimstones if you're looking to try to make a buck. It's, in my opinion, it's worth the risk, because I think even if you buy them, you can always sell them back for at least the same price or even a tiny bit lower. But it's worth it, because you never know, they could friggin' they can keep skyrocketing. Because in 2 days since I bought mine, they went up I think 60 grand per Fiery Brimstone, and I have hundreds, so. That's a lot of profit already, and I'm hoping it to go up when the patch releases. I hope it skyrockets. So you never know, but don't blame me if it doesn't go wrong, because I'm not a stock market genius, Diablo stock market genius. But yeah, anyway guys, I'll cut the video short. I might put out another one because I'm so pumped up about 1.04. So look for that later in the day. But anyway guys, Brofist, bam. Sorry I talk so much, and subscribe to my videos if you already haven't, and like and comment, because I want to fucking know what you guys think about all this shit. You guys hear my opinion. I want to know your opinion. I read all the comments, and like, what do you think about 1.04? What do you think about your choices for the Demon Hunter or other classes? Because I'm really looking into everything right now, and I'm just trying to grasp it all, and your opinion would really help. Anyway, sorry for the long video, and cheers guys.